pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the one-time Seminole. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Benson. Room to run past midfield. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cardinals are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Howell out of the pistol. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To throw is Howell. He gets that to his big target, Fant. They get 19 on that pass play. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
That's good for a Seattle Seahawks.
From the pistol, here's Walker. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. Howell. That's complete to lock it outright. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. A handoff, running left, it is Walker. He is met and dropped. Good defense, loss of a couple on that play.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Now it's Howe. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker. And the Cardinals are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now Murray. He'll get this out wide to Harrison. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They're going to continue to be aggressive, especially through the air, and if they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Second down and 8. Throwing again is Murray. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Nice pickup here to the back, and what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
A gain of 18 for number 18, and a 1st down. Again, it's Murray. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And a big collision there, down near the goal line, keeps him out of the end zone.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened here.
On 3rd down, they go with Benson. So, 4th down, and the veteran Matt Prater on for the Cards. This, about as short as you can get. Prater's kick is good. And the Cardinals will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
19 Tigers.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Howell. This is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Murray. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And this one is caught by Pierce.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. On play action, he'll set up. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
They go play action now. Murray. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Crazy. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, He picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll throw with Howell. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
The best defenders, Mike, they have an ability to impact the game in a lot of different ways. I mean, take this guy. Earlier in the game, he comes up with a big interception. Now he gets sent on a blitz. He comes through for a sack. They better find out exactly where this guy is, both run and pass. He's having himself a great day. Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Here's Michael Dixon now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Murray. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Murray. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Here's Howell. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
First grab for Metcalf. Good for the 1st down. Lockett headed in motion. Second and a yard.
Let's go now.
Now a first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Howell. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion over Pierce. 1st down throw for Murray. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down. Murray looking to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we send you cross country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one complete to his tight end Fant. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
It is complete. He finds Lockett. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Seattle.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
To throw is Howell. This one caught at the 4. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Back to throw. Howell. Over the top. He's got it. Noah back. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Mevis good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are back within 6. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The break the huddle coming up now for first and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience.
A marker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack, and that flag definitely in the area of holding. Again, it's Benson. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now it's Howell. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Max Melton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a 1st rounder. And I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in. If he keeps making plays like this.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
This is a great example of the game within the game. You're going to hear the offensive line and the quarterback. They're making what they call a Mike declaration. It's not so much that that's who they're responsible for, but it sets the responsibilities of all the protectors. But in this case, the Mike was the one who came, so clearly either the running back missed his call or the offensive line didn't do their job, because either way, somebody has to have him accounted for, and instead, they take the sack. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Here we go, sack.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Max Melton.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
Murray now to throw on first down. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. It's the most valuable real estate in football. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. Here's a handoff to Cook. And nothing doing there. Might get it out to the 2, but that's all. Third and 9. Throwing is Howell. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now, faking the give. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Walker, first down and more. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll look to throw. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. The Cardinals have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. So, after the fumble return, they'll bring the offense out and go for 2. And a terrific play for the defense to come up with the score that, Greg, extends their lead and really hurts the offense's momentum.
Mike, it's hard enough in this league when you find yourself trailing in the second half to be able to battle yourself back and try to end up winning this game. But when you have turnovers like that, that not only then extend the lead, it just makes that even a taller task.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
19 Lions.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Sending it downfield for Fant. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. One play, 70 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Mevis, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks back within 7. It's 24-17. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Murray now off the bootleg. He's got Parham, his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Murray going to hand this to Benson. And he's going to get it. 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. Raiders' extra point is good. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Raiders to kick off for Arizona.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's Howell out of the pistol. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball.
Into space. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. They'll throw with Howell. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
They'll run here with Benson. He gets free inside the 40, 20, 15, and they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for two. They run on the jet sweep, and he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him...
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Handoff, and it's Benson running right. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. They'll put a receiver in motion right. They'll run. Here's Benson. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? And a nice job there defensively on third down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the first down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This from 45 yards away. Prater's kick is good. And the Cardinals will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Howell. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
And he's going to be taken down inside the 40. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price. You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. Howell. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.